Hey everybody, today we are going to talk about the pistol squat, which is a bodyweight exercise for your lower body, and it targets mainly the quadriceps and your glutes. For me, the pistol squat is one of the best exercises you can do for your lower body. It is probably the safest form of squatting since it doesn't apply any extra axial loading on your lower back, and it is probably one of the most efficient ways to strengthen your legs since due to a phenomenon called the bilateral deficit, you can apply more strength and tension on each leg than you would in an exercise that uses both legs together. Also, due to the difficulty of the balance required for this exercise, your neuromuscular system will be highly challenged since your muscles have to simultaneously stretch and stabilize and contract. Also, if you're having difficulty getting in a dip squat position, that means probably that you have to stretch the muscles of your calves and the muscles around your hips. Before looking at the progressions, let's first of all look at the basics of how to do a normal pistol squat. Slowly lower yourself as if you want to sit in a very low chair and focus on keeping most of your weight on your heel. As you lower yourself down, start extending your arms in front of you to counterbalance the weight shift towards the back, and always maintain the foot on which you are leaning on flat on the ground. At the bottom position, your hamstrings and your glutes can rest on your calf, and next get back up to the starting position. Core activation is also important in this exercise, so as your knee starts to bend, slowly inhale and draw your belly button a bit inwards. The drawing should match the intensity of the exercise, and once you pass the bottom sticking point of the exercise, gradually exhale through pursed lips. Remember, mastering the pistol squat is really challenging for most people, so be patient. Sit yourself on the chair using a pistol squat technique. Make sure you lower your body slowly downwards, and to get up again, lean your weight a bit forward and push yourself upwards. Have a steady surface about knee height next to the leg you are going to extend. If knee height is too low and you feel that using a higher surface about waist height is easier for you, then you can start with that. Lower your body down and come up again, using the surface to balance and push yourself upwards. As you get stronger, use the surface more to balance and less to push on. Once you don't need to push on it at all, you can move on the next progression. Just roll a bit backwards, being careful that you stop the roll before your upper trapezius touches the ground. The reason I'm saying that is because you want to avoid putting a strain on your neck. And once you're done rolling backwards, roll yourself forward and use the momentum to cheat some of the strength needed and balance by your leg. This progression is similar to the second progression, but instead of pushing on a chair, you are just pushing on the ground. Once you're capable of doing 12 to 15 reps in this progression, you can start doing normal pistol squats. If you are new to pistol squats, start the first week doing 2 training sessions. Start with 4 sets of 5 repetitions in every progression, and build it up to 15 or even 20 repetitions, since due to the nature of the muscle fibers that your legs have, they need a bit of more repetitions in order to get stronger and bigger. Of course, make sure you always warm up properly before you do pistol squats, and just before you start your pistol squat sets, make sure you do at least 3 sets of double leg squats. This way you make sure that your knee joint is properly warmed up. When I say easy sets, I mean that you do 3 sets with a number of repetitions that don't make you tired or fatigued, but they also are not that easy, so they get some blood pumping in your legs and they properly warm up your knee joints. Using a high range of repetitions is ideal, so if you're able to, do at least 20 to 40 repetitions in each easy set. Something that I forgot to mention is that you should not let the knee you are squatting on move too far away from your toes. So keeping your knee aligned with the first 3 toes is a good general rule of thumb. Although there are some people who are anatomically built with shins that are too big in analogy with their thighs, so in that case it may be normal to move a bit away from your toes. That was all. I hope this tutorial was helpful. You can check out my ebook campaign going on indiegogo.com in the link over here if you want. You can like my Facebook group, which is in the description box, and if you're not a subscriber yet, then what are you waiting for? Until next time, keep on training.